Sabha chairman Jagdeep Dhankar has now written a letter to Congress chief Mallikarjun Kharge on Saturday suggesting a meeting between them on 25th of December to discuss the suspension of the MPs. Now, Congress President and Rajya Sabha Leader of Opposition Mallikarjun Kharge had written a letter to the Rajya Sabha Chairman Jagdeep Dhankar on Friday saying that despite multiple efforts by the opposition to engage in meaningful discussion on various issues like the security breach in the parliament, none of the opposition leaders were permitted to speak in the House. This is yet again another charge by the Congress chief, and this is the latest input that we are getting in, where Leader of Opposition Mallikarjun Kharge has been invited by the Rajya Sabha Chairman Jagdeep Dhankar for a meeting on 25th of December. Now, joining me on the broadcast is our colleague Pallavi. A very good morning, Pallavi. Why has Rajya Sabha Chairman decided 25th December as a pertinent date for this meeting?
See, there have been two letters which Mr. Kharge has written to the chairperson, where he's talked about the fact, one where he appealed that there should be a revocation or suspension of Derek O'Brien, and after that he followed up after 141 suspensions which taken place in both the houses. But he wrote to a chairperson requesting that let's meet again and we need to decide and discuss the arbitrary dismissal of suspensions, how bills were being passed without the opposition being present there in Rajya Sabha. It's in response to that the chairperson has written. 25th, of course, being a holiday, the parliament session in any case is over. I think that's the reason why they've chosen. But, you know, in their letter which Mr. Dhankar has written, he talks about two important points. He said that there was a deliberate attempt being made by the opposition to ridicule the chairperson. Mimicry was one instance that he talks about. And there were repeated adjournments because of which we had no choice but to suspend them. Second, it's the opposition which has lost out on the opportunity of discussing key bills like the criminal amendment bill. It's not that the government wanted to bulldoze it, but the government had made repeated appeals, the chair had made repeated appeals, but the opposition had refused to budge. And they are the ones who have missed out on a chance of contributing to the passage of these bills.
All right. Pallavi, help us also understand, is this meeting an attempt to resolve the deadlock over the suspended MPs, or is it yet another symbolic gesture by the Rajya Sabha chairman?
Well, I mean, the session is over, so, you know, the suspensions, I don't know, in any case, there's no question of revocation or that, because the suspension was till the winter session. But it just ended on a very, very bitter note between both the sides. Clearly, this is an attempt at posturing, because both the sides are going to make their points. I don't think Mr. Kharge is going to budge from the point that the suspensions were arbitrary and undemocratic in nature. Neither is the chairperson going to dilute his stand that the suspensions could have been avoided, but you cannot have a situation where a member of parliament from the Lok Sabha, supported by other MPs, is taking fun of the chairperson because he occupies a constitutional post. There is going to be a two-to-one. Both of them are very veteran politicians. But I think it's more of a photo opportunity. It could be reduced to that.
Right. Pallavi, thank you so much for all those details. We'll keep coming back to this story as the day progresses and we get more updates on this.